This is for Year 12 Methods. It comes out of Chapter 15, 15A, question number 5. So we had this quarantine period for a certain disease between 5 and 11 days. So to sketch the graph between 5 and 11 days, I have this negative parabola. That's a parabolic. So that's the graph. So that will be f of t, and that will be t. Okay. The probability that the symptoms appear within 7 days is that area there. So the probability that they appear within 7 days. So probability that x is less than or equal to 7 equals the probability that x goes, in this particular case, from 5 to 7, which means it's the integral from 5 to 7 of f of t dt. And then I can put it in the calculator and find out the answer. The probability the symptoms appear within 7 days, given that they appear after 5.5. Probability that x is less than or equal to 7, given that x is bigger than or equal to 5.5. So we have conditional probability here. Probability that x less than or equal to 7 intersect x bigger than or equal to 5.5 over the probability that x is bigger than or equal to 5.5. In the context of this question, less than 7 but bigger than 5.5 is the probability that x goes from 5.5 through to 7 over the probability bigger than 5.5. So x goes from 5.5 up to 11. And on the calculator, I would put the integral from 5.5 up to 7 of f of t dt over the integral of 5.5 to 11 of f of t dt. And lastly, the probability the symptoms appear within 7 days, so probability that x is less than or equal to 7, given that they appear within 10 days, x is less than or equal to 10. In the context of this question, probability of x less than 7 intersect x less than or equal to 10 over the probability that x is less than or equal to 10. So on a number line, less than 7 and less than 10, the overlap is less than 7. In the context of this question, that would be the integral from 5 to 7 of f of t dt over the integral from 5 to 10 of f of t dt. And I can work those out by putting them straight onto a calculator. And now for some solutions on my calculator. From 5 to 7, that's 7 on 27. Looking at 5.5 to 7, 5.5 to 7 over 5.5 to 11. That answer is 207 on 847. And lastly, from 5 to 7 on 5 to 10 is 7 on 25. So, keeping in mind that if the symptoms appear within 7 days, is that by the time the 7th day has occurred, your symptoms have appeared. Therefore, you must have been showing symptoms between the 5th and the 7th day. If it was after the 7th day, it wouldn't be within 7 days. It would be, as they say down here, after 5.5 days. So within 7 days in this context is less than 7. After 5.5 is more than 5.5.